Hi, Happy New Year, and welcome back to Marissa Explains It All. Today I'm going to be discussing the beauty fails of 2015. So all of the products that I have pulled from my collection that just didn't work out for me in the year 2015. I guess I'll start off with mascara. Two mascaras that I just didn't like. The first one is the Maybelline Colossal Chaotic Lash, and I actually did a video on this, and I got this because I was intrigued because the commercial advertises that it's like this look to have chaotic, clumpy lashes, and I thought, is that a look? Is that something that people really desire? So there's the brush, and you see it's just a fiber brush with like a lot of bristles on it. So when you put the mascara on, it goes on normal, and then its suggested use is to go back and forth at a horizontal like this, back and forth, to make your lashes clumpy and chaotic. And let's be honest, I don't like clumpy lashes. Is that a thing? Do people, I mean, if you like it, let me know, because I don't know anyone who likes clumpy lashes. So honestly, they just made my lashes look crappy, and I didn't like the clumpy look. The other mascara that I just didn't like, and it's just a sample size that I got with a palette, and you know, people might be shocked because I know this is a holy grail mascara that a lot of people really like, but it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. The brush is just a ginormous brush with fiber, lots of fibers, and they kind of poke you in the eye, and I just did not, it was a really wet formula that never dried out, and I just did not like it. It was uncomfortable when I put it on because I felt like when I tried to get right up to my lash line that the brush just would poke me, and it was so wet that it was just, it never smeared because I was very careful about it, but I just kept trying to use it thinking that it would dry out and that I would like it, and I just never did. So those are the two mascaras that were fails for me in 2015. Now, sticking with eye products, the other one that I was really surprised that I didn't like was the IT Cosmetics CCI Your Skin Bit Better CCI Color Corrector. So this one, it comes with a metal like spoon, I guess, a lid, and the idea is that you're supposed to like run it under your eye, and it's supposed to help with any puffiness because the coolness of the metal applicator. Now, I didn't really like it to apply it that way. I don't know, I didn't notice that it did anything different, and it just like globs out. If the purpose of the metal applicator is that you're supposed to run it along to help, then when you squeeze out the product, it just like globs on. It's just too much product. You don't need that much product. So I didn't like the application of it, and then I also didn't like the wear of it. And I know IT Cosmetics is made for women with issues like under eye creases, like me, being in my mid-30s, that is an issue. And so I expected this to wear well, and it just didn't. It settled into my fine lines. When I set it with powder, it just looked cakey, and I tried it over and over, and it didn't wear well at all with the lines under my eyes. It just accentuated them and made me look, you know, old, and that's what I'm trying to combat with. And then moving on, this other is the Maybelline Master Kajal Cream Kohl Eyeliner. It's called Navy Night, and that's what it looks like, and it's a big, thick pencil. So there it is there, and that's all the product there on the tip. So that's one of the things I don't like about it, is it doesn't seem that you can screw it up because it's not possible, and then it's a hard plastic, so you can't sharpen it. So that seems to be all the product. So once you use it down and it gets into like a little nub there, I don't really see how it's going to work when it loses its pointy shape. And here's the color. So it's just kind of a thick cream kohl eyeliner. So I have used it as a base for blue eyeshadow, so it does work well for that, but the shape is what makes it so you can get like in the corner, and then if you wanted to like really wing out any eyeshadow or use it as a base or use it as a liner, but once you rub it down to where it's flat, then it doesn't serve that purpose, and it's just like a really thick, see, it smudges out. So I mean, it's alright for an eyeshadow base. That's the only thing I've used it for, but it just doesn't live up to what I wanted it to be. I wanted to be able to use it for eyeliner. I wanted it to be like really intense, where I could do a nice blue line and then as a base and then do black, and it just isn't pigmented enough for that, and the shape you know, loses its shape really quickly, so it doesn't allow for that either. So that was a fail for me. And then the next thing is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Illuminating Primer that brightens dull skin. And this is the weirdest, so it's just a silicone primer, but it just has glitter in it. That's what's illuminating about it. It has no other illuminating factors. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. When I smear it, if you can see the glitter, I don't really think you can, but it literally has chunks of glitter. It's a regular silicone primer with glitter in it. And I guess that's supposed to be the illuminating, but when you put it on your face, it's not like it's finely milled glitter that like blends out and, you know, creates this like shimmery luminescence. It is just chunks of glitter that sit all over your face. So it's just, I don't know, it's weird. Why would they just put glitter in it? And then when you put your makeup on top of it as a primer, as you do a primer, it just hides the glitter and the glitter just go away. I mean, they like get covered up by the makeup. So it defeats the whole purpose of having an illuminating primer. Now, the next thing that just hasn't really worked out for me, I just have not liked it, is this Sephora Sun Disc. It was limited edition and it's ginormous bronzer. And I totally got sucked in by it because isn't it pretty? Like the pattern is just really pretty, but it is really orange, as I should have expected because it has orange, literally has orange running through it. It's just this orange bronze shade. So there, you can see it's just a very orange bronze. But I got sucked in by the packaging or by the print on that, and it just is too orange and I just never wear it. The last things I'm going to talk about are all lip products, and the first thing I want to talk about is EOS lip balm. Now, I have mentioned that I do like to wear this under a matte liquid lipstick to help with the moisture, but I just don't like it as a regular lip balm. It is super waxy, it doesn't absorb, it's not really emollient, it's kind of like a melted crayon, putting a melted crayon on your lips, like, and it doesn't really smell that great. Like, I don't know, they're supposed to be different scents or whatever, and they're not flavored, if I recall, and I just have found way better lip balms. So as a lip balm, I do not really like these. Unfortunately, I didn't go crazy and buy all the flavors or all the scents as some people did when these you know, came out, or when I got on the train. I probably got on the train late on these, but the only purpose I like them for is to wear under my matte liquid lipsticks, but other than that, it's not a good lip balm. It doesn't moisturize or do anything that you want a lip balm to do. First is the Too Faced Melted Metal Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Melted Macaroon. Now, I've noticed that my other shades don't necessarily have this same problem, but when I store them, they're fine. But when I go, let's see if I'm going to be able to do it here. So when I go to squeeze this one out, it squeezes, like it needs to be mixed. It's just a straight up oil. See, it's just oil. There's like no, like the pigment isn't there. Whereas the other ones, like they're still thick and nice. And this one is just like it's really oily, see? So I have to mix it. So it needs to be shaken up or, you know, mixed together before squeezing out. And that I don't have that experience with any of my other melted lipsticks, either the metallic or the regular ones, just this one, which is the Melted Macaroon. And then something else I noticed while wearing this, and I was so excited, I did an unboxing video showing these colors and did swatches, but they just don't stay on, like, at all. And so I noticed I had to reapply it. The regular melted lipsticks I have no problems with, but these melted metal ones I have to reapply and reapply and reapply, like, I mean, obsessively, like almost like a lip gloss, like how you have to reapply every hour to be able to get the opacity and the color that you desire. So it's just, that's kind of a bummer because I have a handful of them. I mean, I don't have all the colors or anything, but it just bummed me out because I wanted it to perform better. And that settling and how it's all like gooey and oily and stuff when you first squeeze it out is just like a turn off. So this color in particular, the Melted Macaroon, was a fail because it just, for those reasons that I said, just didn't work. Lastly, this is the CoverGirl, I don't know what it's called, but it looks like this. It comes in a 2-pack. It is a matte liquid lipstick and a lip, like a clear lip balm. And the idea is you're supposed to be able to put this on your lips as like a matte liquid lipstick. It has a doe foot applicator just like any other matte liquid lipstick. And then you're supposed to put this clear balm on top of it. Now, I think the idea is that you could wear it either plain as a matte liquid lipstick or as a, like with a glossy, because when you put this balm on top, it makes it glossy and there's no point in it being a matte liquid lipstick because it just completely takes away any of the matte and makes it like a regular lipstick. However, this is so drying. When you put it on, it like crusts and cakes, and there's the shade. It's a beautiful shade. It's that kind of 90s lip color trend that was all big this year, but it's so dry when you put it on your lips. It's almost mandatory to put this gloss over it. And then when you put the gloss over it, it just makes it not matte anymore. So then what's the whole point? And I tried putting the gloss underneath and that did not work at all. It like slipped and slid around. For me, it just was really uncomfortable and didn't serve the purpose that I wanted a matte lipstick. That's the whole reason I wanted it, because it was matte. So there are all of my product fails for 2015. I hope you're having a good new year so far. And if you like my videos, go ahead and like and subscribe and you'll see more from me later. Okay, thanks. Bye.